Please speak so now for your last.
All right, welcome. This is the Republican House Caucus, Tuesday, February 25th, 10:33. Couple of housekeeping things. Schedule. This week, it's going to be a pretty light floor week for everyone, just so you know. We don't, like today, we don't have anything on the calendar. Doesn't look like we have anything tomorrow. We had 40 bills introduced today. So tomorrow, we're going to have Don Turner's resolution read tomorrow, so it would be nice if the Republicans could get to your seats for the 3 o'clock. We're also going to be reading a resolution on Friday for former Rep McCormick. So try to make it to those two floor times if you can. Show your respects to those two resolutions and those two former members. When we come back from town meeting day, our floor will be at 1 o'clock instead of 3. We're going to do that switch when we come back. On Wednesday, Thursday of the week after town meeting day. We're also waiting on the Senate for the BAA, so keep an eye out for that. We will probably have some conversations on what that looked like when it comes out of the Senate. CSG, which is the Council for State Government, is that what it is? Mm-hmm. They will be here and they're having a reception at Hugo's. They're going to be here all week. So if you're interested in learning more about that, they also have committees that you can sign up for if you're interested. We're going to get a list of that. We'll send it out, but it'd be good if you wanted to jump on any more committees and you had a little extra free time. And then the speaker is offering small group ed meetings throughout the day, 8:30, 12, 12:30, and 4. You just have to make an arrangement if you want to meet in small groups with her to talk about that with her. So she just wanted us to offer that up. And do you have anything?
Just Representative Galfetti mentioned it on the floor, but again, tonight's our Sportsman's Caucus reception, 4:30 to 7 in the cafeteria. So hopefully a lot of people can show up.
Try to make that. That's all we have from just what we talked with the speaker today. If anyone has any bills or questions or anything, Rob?
Question. The bill was introduced on the floor this morning, H339. Bill coming out of military affairs. It was basically a repeal of a repeal. And I'm wondering if Representative Morgan could give us some clarity.
Yes, thank you.
It's Lisa here, you as the vice, do you want to talk about this?
Is that the repeal of the ASA?
Yeah.
It's the to-go cocktails that started during COVID. If you pick up a meal at a restaurant, particularly when the restaurants were closed and only offering takeout, you could also pick up a to-go cocktail sealed with your meal. And that is repealing the sunset on that. So the restaurant industry has said that it's been lucrative for them, and there have been no compliance issues that have been uncovered by the Department of Liquor and Lottery. So it's pretty straightforward.
I think they said, what, 20 minor violations, but they were like
20 minor violations, and they were all like paperwork type violations, or in one instance, I think food was not sold with the beverage, and that's a law that food has to be sold with beverage.
And some of the confusion, I think, is we saw a bill that came over as a committee bill, and then it was referred to on notice for action.
It's a chauffeur bill, right?
I think that was it. That was this
Okay,
one.
there's another one too, a cannabis one, sorry, that also comes over as a committee bill, and you see the number.
No, well, this is different. It was referred to from a committee, and then it was put on a notice calendar pursuant to some rule, and that was one of them. I think that's where the confusion was on it. But it's good to ask the question so that we know what we're going to be voting on this week. And
thank you.
Vote out of committee.
Unanimous, I believe.
Yeah, unless somebody was absent, there were probably people absent.
Okay.
It's again, no violations of any magnitude. You know, I mean, I suppose somebody could say morally I'm opposed to people getting a drink to go, but I can tell you this, state of Wyoming, I know because I hung out there a lot, they do it. They have drive-up places you can get a drink to go. It's kind of interesting.
Right by.
So is Louisiana.
And this is also curbside delivery at, curbside pickup at liquor stores as well, 802 stores. So during COVID, when they were closed, or when you couldn't go in and browse, you could pick up curbside, they'd have your order ready for you. So that was part of that bill.
Okay, thank you. Any other bills or things people want to discuss?
Yeah, I've already started getting, well, the whole time, I guess, education questions about what we're doing. And before we leave for the week, is there gonna be like I'm trying to pay attention, but it's almost pointless because it's just changes and it's all over the place.
So,
So,
great question. I was actually gonna bring that up. Today at 2:30, House Education and Senate Education will be doing a joint meeting with Secretary Saunders and their legal counsel to go through the governor's language on the bill. So that'll be introduced today at 2:30 in room 11, I believe, right? I'll have to double check the schedule on that. But it's gonna be, we're gonna be hearing the language from the governor, and then we're gonna really jump in on those things. It's taking a second to first.
Everybody listed in room 10.
It's gonna be in here for the Senate.
okay,
So it'll be important to follow that. We will have an update on that. It's a 176 page bill. The language, there's nothing different than the presentations that we saw from Secretary Saunders when they had the all house briefing on it. All this is the language. So it's the language, it's put into a bill. So there are parts in that bill that are going to deal with legislative or school board districts, the role of the AOE, finance stuff, the Ways and Means will be taken up, some stuff GovOps will be taken up on school board, like administration in elections and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's not anything different than it's already been presented. It's just in bill form. Okay. So keep an eye on that. I saw a hand here, then we'll go to Marty.
What's the number on that?
There's no number yet because legislative council still has the bill
Okay.
and they're doing their editing. So AOE they wrote it. Then leg council likes it formatted their specific way. So they're going to go through, there'll be a bill number on it. Hopefully by this week.
But I would imagine the language we're gonna start going through. House education.
Health education site.
It's like, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not kind of-
Marty, then Rob.
So could you repeat what you said about the speaker having some small group meetings about the ed?
Yeah, she just, I talked, Patty talked to her this morning. They're doing small group ed meetings with the speaker. And you have to arrange the time with her, but the times are 8:30, 12, 12:30 and 4.
Is that just today?
No, I think that's throughout the week.
Okay. And to
Well,
contact
8:30, so,
Connor or Molly?
Yeah, I would, contact Connor or Molly, see about that.
Sorry, Casey, what's the purpose of those meetings? With the speaker?
If you have questions about, there's a lot of people that are asking questions about it. She just wanted to offer up her perspective on it.
Okay. No, I understand the topic. I just
Yeah.
trying to figure out the purpose.
Rob and then Lisa.
My question was the same as Richard's here. All right, thanks.
Perfect. Lisa?
I just want to let everybody know that, I have interns who are preparing bill tracking reports for your town meeting pleasure. And, you'll be getting those hopefully Thursday night or Friday.
Lisa, did you want to talk about 10 o'clock tomorrow?
Oh, sure, yes. Tomorrow, if you don't mind, Casey, tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the Cedar Creek Room, the National Guard and Veterans Affairs Caucus is holding a press conference in support of H-43 and S-17, which are the bills to exempt military retirement pensions and survivors' benefits from tax, income tax, state income tax. And it's going to be a full house and a big lineup of speakers, so we would appreciate everyone's attention who could be there in support of this. And thanks for reminding me, Michael.
So 10 o'clock tomorrow, Cedar Creek Room, press conference, National Guard and National Guard Caucus.
Yes.
Anybody else?
And just as an FYI, the resolution being read tomorrow for Don Turner Jr., his wife, 3 children, at least 1 spouse and grandkids, and then his parents will all be here
That's a,
So I'll be doing an announcement on the floor for the,
that's at 3. So just make sure everyone gets, I would like, it would be nice if everyone got to the floor.
yeah.
Before
it would be
3.
a lot to the family.
Yeah.
I'm collecting signatures for Stand Your Ground in Vermont. For someone that comes into your home. You can stand your ground and also for your car. I have some signatures already, but if you're interested in signing on to that, it costs no money, there's no money involved. I greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a general announcement.
Yeah.
For those that are interested, I'll say it quickly. The Northeast Political Director for Americans for Prosperity is hosting a dinner tonight at 7:30 at Jay Morgan's after the Sportsman's Caucus. So if you are interested in meeting her and hearing about all the great work that AFP is doing and what they're hoping to do here in the state of Vermont, it's an open invitation. So just let me know, just shoot me an email or a text, and just let me know that you're coming, and I'll RSVP on your behalf. All right?
Any other questions or concerns, bills, or anything like that? Anything in anyone's committee they will? If nothing, we can adjourn. Anyone else have anything?